Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in Minecraft. First episode in this new series. I've been itching for more modded ever since that last series closed down. So here we are again, and we've got a different mod pack this time. It's Builder's Paradise, which is the FTB, one of the official FTB packs. And I've also added a couple mods in myself, including, but probably won't be limited to in the long run, Da Vinci's Vessels, which is one I'm really excited about, as well as Mistcraft, which is also really cool sounding, as well as Dimensional Doors, actually. So, I have a couple things I need to do this episode. Most notably, I need to stop starving, because I've been doing not much else at this point. Well, I have lit up this little island here, which reminds me, cool terrain generation. I'll talk about that in just a second. However, I'm currently checking for berries. I've been subsiding off a very limited quantity of food for a long time, and I may or may not have died, and that may or may not be why there's a head on the ground. But if that's the case, just ignore it. I wonder if the squids drop calamari. Do I risk going down there? I think I need to fight a couple zombies and get some zombie flesh anyway. Yeah, zombies coming along. So, we have the overlay on. We have custom terrain generation, and I guess it's not entirely custom because it's part of Biomes of Plenty. Nom 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 nom. However, I did spend a while figuring out how to get this to work. I figured it out in the previous season of my modded Let's Play. However, that didn't turn out fabulously this season, just simply because I didn't document the correct way of doing things. So, of course, I didn't remember all the settings either, so I had to figure them out. However, I have documented them this time, and if you want to get terrain generation that's the same as mine, then I will put the settings in the description, if I remember to do so in this episode. Otherwise, let me know and I'll fix it. However, I'm currently very low on food, and I need some place to stick my carcass when it gets dark. So I think that's probably what we're going to be working on this episode. Firstly, the food situation needs to get marginally better, so I need to find some more bushes or get some more zombies. But then I'll head back up to our little island up there, and we can get started on the house situation. Okay, here we see the wild packs in their natural habitat. Actually, I think there's only one at the moment. Earlier, I saw a bunch of them. However, I kind of want their wand, so I'm going to try and kill it. We're not terribly far from spawn if we die, so it wouldn't be a disaster. Let me see. He's stuck in the water, but that would mean I would get stuck in the water too. Alright. Yes, and got him. Oh wait, he didn't even have the wand. Okay. That was a little less that was a little less exciting than I was assuming it would be. Normally, if they have the wand, they'll fight back, but that guy didn't have a wand, so he couldn't even have the chance. Ah well. I got a little bit of food, but the skeletons are still pestering me. Those things are no joke in this mod pack, at least when set to hard. Maybe it's just me having no armor, but I have no armor in iCraft as well, and they don't seem quite so much of a problem there as they do here. So I think it's the mod pack. At least that's what I'm going to blame my deaths on. All right. Can I get up here? I think there's a way over here. All right. So we don't have a whole lot of material choice to be working with on our house, but I think we can still make something kind of cool with just the cherry wood because it's pretty nice and red. I'm going to try and set up my food so get this stuff cooking and all that stuff, and then once I've got a little bit of that done, I'll be right back. Aha! It's a beautiful house if you just look at it like this. So yeah, I've started plotting things out a little, and hopefully it'll look kind of acceptable at least. Basically, we need somewhere to put all our stuff while we get geared up for the rest of the series, and of course we'll try and spread things out. I know I did a very terrible job of that last season. However, I'm going to try really hard to do it better this time, because that did not work out so well in the previous season. Anyway, I've got this chiseled oak planks, chiseled this stuff, chiseled that stuff. Basically, I used the chisel left, right, and center. And what we need to do now is find some glass or something for the windows. At least that's what I was thinking. We also need to go get more oak because I'm out of oak. I see a vulnerable oak-like tree over there, so I'll have to check that out. In the meantime, though, I've been thinking I need a way of getting up this place. So I want to try out these ropes. I don't think they do what I want them to do. What I wanted them to do was drop down and produce a little climby bit. However, I think what they actually do is not that. Apparently I am now in grave danger. Alright. Yeah, these skeletons are no joke. I think I'm probably going to die here. Hey, get away. 2.5 hearts per. I guess I can get some more oak now. Alright, I'm making my way back. I actually found a lot of food on the way, and in fact, a couple of hill cherry saplings, which one of them, the one I chopped down, gave me a stack and a half of cherries, so that seems like a pretty good way of getting my food, at least for the moment, until we get some better food, because it isn't very good. Alright. Well, do I want to break this? What with those things swimming around viciously? I can see the viciousness in their eyes. I also have a very full inventory. I'll do it. I need the sword to fend off the zombies anyway. Alright. Got that. And I'll put my head on. Okay. So what am I missing? A lot of stuff. Okay. Get rid of that, all that stuff. And I guess it's time to fend off the zombies. We've actually made some respectable progress so far. You can see it through the window there, but I have run out of oak planks, so I'm going to head over to our new handy-dandy extra special tree farm. And I will chop down a couple of these trees. I did it again. I keep vein mining the leaves with my axe, and it kills the durability. The leaves have quick decay too, so it's not like it's necessary. Alright. Well, the plan with this farm here is that all the trees will grow, and then I'll just harvest them with vein miner. But the problem is I'm impatient. I did it again. No, look at the durability. Poor axe. Okay. Anyway, I'm impatient. I need my building done right now. So I'm going to harvest the ones that are grown with a little bit more effort because they don't all self-harvest. And I think that'll be plenty for finishing the floor. So that was indeed enough. We got our we've got the building up to finished to the 3rd level, and currently I'm finishing up the corners. But on the inside, there has been another development over here, I think. Aha! Doors. I actually made lime doors from forestry and I hate inventory tweaks. I'm sorry, but okay. From the lime wood planks, and they actually they're actually almost too close in texture and color to the oak planks I chose. So we may be switching those out. But in the meantime, I do need to finish up my pillars. I wonder, should I put them on the inside, like that? Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Next question: do I put them here on the archways? Oh, that looks great. It would not look so good here, I don't think, though. let's give that a try. Well, actually, that's not awful, but no, it's definitely not better either. So yeah, let's get rid of that, and place the correct blocks back. So I think that's pretty much that for the moment. I still need more materials to finish it up further, and I particularly need sand for the glass. But following the misadventure a little bit earlier, I don't think I want to go down into that death pit again. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about that stuff. Okay, I saw a pack of pecks, or a peck of pecks actually. Get out of here. And I have a little bit of armor now, so I'm not quite so squishy. I'm hoping one of the pecks has a wand though, because I would really like a wand. And Peck's curse is nice too. Let's see. That guy's got a bow. That guy's got... Aw, none of them have anything useful. Ah, what a rip off. I guess I'm going back up to my hidey hole then. Nothing interesting here. Let's move along. It's raining now. Sadly, that island up there, though blocking a large portion of the light, does not block the rain from right above our house. So that's why we need a roof. I have put in a little desk there. You can see it through the window. I shouldn't have left. And an eared cabinet over there. And I'm smelting up some glass that I got just a minute ago. I think I showed myself coming back from there. I didn't actually show the mission, but it was fraught with peril. And yet I withstood the peril and didn't die. Okay. So yeah, now we have glass windows, which is very nice. And we should probably dye them, come to think of it. Is there any color that would look good with that? Obviously, green goes kind of well with red, but I don't think green windows make much sense. Maybe just the normal texture is pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, it's nice without the streaks. I'm not sure whether that's... I guess maybe that's just the version of Minecraft, although I don't think the textures went through this iteration. I know they changed them an awful lot, but the one that we have in 1.14 is definitely different from this one. And I don't think I remember this one being one of the ones they put into a release, so I think that's a modded feature. That's what I'm trying to say. Apparently I need more glass. But yeah, this little house thing is coming along pretty nicely. And I think the next thing I want to do is just to get a pulverizer. Let's see, pulverizer. Actually, there's only one option for this in this mod pack, so maybe we should get Ender IO or something just for extra variety, but probably not. Too lazy. Anyway, pulverizer, that's some copper, some gold and redstone, piston, and tin, and glass and iron. So it's nothing too difficult there. And then we also need some kind of a cooker for the materials. Actually, the furnace works fine for that. And a generator. I was looking at generators. Generator. And again, there aren't too many options. So I think we're going to try out this one, funnily enough. It's just a furnace and a battery, which is tin and an iron rod. Oh. How do you get this iron rod? Oh, okay. That's easy. I can even do it right there. Alright. Well, I think we're going to try and do that then. We'll probably need pipes, although not instantly. We can just set the generator by the pulverizer. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to work on next. I need to go get some redstone though, because I don't actually have any of that. So on the subject of a new pick, or I kind of blew it there, sorry. On the subject of redstone, we need a new pick. We don't actually need a new pick, and actually this one is not going to be all that fabulous, but I want to test something out since we have, I think, Tinker Tool leveling. So let's make us a stone pick, and I want to see how quickly can we level this thing up to being useful, because currently it's not really. Although I could also just make something out of flint. And that would probably be a better starting point than the stone pick. However, we are going to try it this way anyway, because I'm too lazy to find the flint that I just barely put away in the chest. I've successfully already forgotten where I put it. Alright. I have a little stone gathering area over here, because I wanted to gather some stone. And there we go, and it's broken. 16 out of 500 XP. Alright. That thing's not going to work out then. So we may either need to make a new pick, or we'll just deal with the iron pick, which isn't a bad choice, because we don't actually need it for anything too fancy at the moment. We just need to gather some, a little bit of redstone for the pulverizer, and even that we can do without for the moment, so nothing too pressing. Alright, it's nighttime, and we're on the hunt for a sheep. Actually, we're on the hunt for 2 sheeps. I think I saw one over there. And we're going to take them home with our piggy backpack, which I just made. It's pretty cheap. I had to go kill a couple chickens and turn them into leather with the drying racks. Oh no, my sheep! You monster! I hate these skeletons. Okay. In that case, I'm going to sit here while I fix this off. Alright. What to do with the skeletons then? They killed my sheep! What a jerk. Alright. Skeletons over there. There are a lot of skeletons. So, if you're wondering why we want a sheep, that's an entirely different story. Basically, the DaVinci's mod, or DaVinci's Vessels mod, I should say. Let's see. DaVinci's Vessels. This is a 1.12 version of Archimedes' ships, which is a really, really neat mod that lets you turn structures of blocks into actual vehicles. So you can make sky ships or whatever. You can make really cool things. Let's try and avoid the skeleton. Uh-oh, this isn't going to work out well for the sheep, I don't think. No, my poor little sheepsy. Don't do it. Okay, I'm going to go into this mode. This one survived. I'm excited. We need to try and be careful not to suffocate it in the wall, though. That would also not be good. And there's probably going to be a couple more skeletons on the way by. Just ignore that. He's fine. Alright. So, like you saw earlier, my house is way up here. Now, it's probably not the most convenient place to live, but once we get this cool ship, boy howdy will it be an awesome place to live. Because we'll be able to dock our ships out in the middle of air and create a mid-air sky port thing. it'll be fabulous, fantastic. Out of the way, chicken. However, first we need a lot of sheep, and this guy might or might not survive. So, regardless, I'll be going back for. Oh, I can't place blocks. Apparently my point of view is inside the sheep, so that's not ideal. All right. Anyway, something I was. Oh yeah, I'm going to go back and get more sheep regardless because I need at least 2. And this guy, poor guy. Uh-oh. Okay. 1.5 hearts. He's fine, I tell you. So back to the mining. I actually discovered I have enough for a mining dimension portal. So we're gonna test this thing out. Now, where should we put this? Do we have any tables in this mod? I imagine so, right? It's builder's paradise after all. Let's see, oak table. Oak table sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's just a bunch of oak planks. Alright, I need to get the oak planks though. We're going to put it on the kitchen table, because what better place to put it than the only spot where it will get in everyone's way all at once. No! I did it again. Dumb thing. Okay. In that case, we will punch our way through the trees to our planks. So, hopefully this is a super flat thing. That's what my impression of the concept is. I think that's what most of these mining dimension places are, right? So, let's see. Over here, this is a rather empty room. It does have... maybe we should clear out some trees, though, make it a little emptier. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Time to see what this place is all about, then. Ha. Okay, good. There is a portal back. I was wondering about that one. And we're at Y70. I'm getting a lot of lag. A lot of lag. These cranberries are supposed to eat quickly. Quick eating my foot. Alright. So, we're at Y70. We can vein mine down. That was a failed vein miner attempt. Okay. Actually, I don't want to waste my iron picks on vein mining, so I'll do the standard digging down. And once we've reached an appropriate Y level, then I'll start doing some actual mining. Aha! Looks like we've got quite a good haul at this point. 10 diamonds, a couple emeralds, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including a lot of redstone, which is pretty great. So what I've been doing here is just basically smashing through stone pickaxes and with vein miner, and it's been working pretty well. Got a couple more diamonds there. First I have to stop starving though. I have exhausted all my good food though, so we're down to the cherries, which not only take a normal amount of time to eat, but also give a tiny amount of food. I think it takes 20 or something to fill up the whole bar. Anyway, that's not fabulous. However, we'll get a better food source eventually. In the meantime, that'll do. But yeah, we've got some good resources here, so now I just need to find my way out of this place, which is easier said than done. As it turns out, the coal generator is not actually achievable for us at the moment, sadly, because the tin plates cannot actually be crafted like normal plates with just 3 in a row. You have to actually put them through a compactor or cast them, so that's not happening. However, we do have another option for power generation. We used this one back in the olden days on the modded iCraft server, and we will use it again temporarily for now. So we just basically need enough power to run this pulverizer, and the pulverizer is sort of the gateway into other things, like for example the bronze that we also need for this generator. Oh wait, not this one actually, but we need bronze for something else, and actually I think the bronze was for the compactor for that generator. Regardless, the pulverizer is going to be useful. So if we pop that down, then it's facing the wrong way. Okay, luckily I have some tin and iron, and we will make a wrench, or a crescent hammer as they insist upon calling it. It's clearly a wrench. Anyway, we don't actually have the pulverizer, I just realized. So I need to make this. Tin gears are pretty simple. I'm going to use... See, this thing, it tries to access the furnace inventory, and that's kind of annoying actually, because it means I can't use my bookmark list. So I'm going to actually just replace it with a normal crafting table. I know it's a heathenous, but it needs to be done. Okay, so tin gear and glass and iron, mix that thing. Need some pistons and some bronze gears. So that's all good. I think the piston... Oh yeah, I need some wood. That makes sense. Alright. I actually had a lot of that stuff on me. And we need this. So prepared, except I tossed it on the ground. My preparation is falling apart. Okay. And pulverizer. Excellent. So then, we now have our pulverizer. And we have our dynamo, or... Yeah, it is a dynamo. Accidentally. Ah, no! Keeps going. Okay. So, this thing needs a little bit of water, and then I think solid fuels, so we've actually got both of those things. And very nice, very nice. 40 RF per tick generation. And that's going to the pulverizer. Alright. That's pretty great. So now we have access to various alloys, even though we don't actually have an alloy smelter or an other thing, like, what was it? The crucible, or what's it called? I guess it's just the smeltery, right? Yeah, so we can do alloys with this thing. Some of them, at least. The ones that have pulverized recipes. And one more thing we can do with it, since we've got those sheep wandering around, getting grass and being sheared. and we don't have access to any kind of string really, except spider string, and that's not very useful. Now we can shred up some orange wool, and we get some actual string, as opposed to fake string that you get from spiders. It's not real. They want you to think it's real, but it's not. So now we have access to the air balloons, and with those air balloons comes very fun stuff, which we'll get to in another episode. Because, hopefully you enjoyed this one. That's about all the time I have. Ooh, I don't want that. Yuck. Yeah. Does this turn it into 4-string or 3? Because if it's 4-string pulverizer, it is 4-string. Okay, so we can just decolor it by putting it through the pulverizer. That's very nice. And then recrafting it. Alright. However, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, because that's about all the time I have for today. And we will see you again in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.